Now, in my research of you skipped traditional middle or grade school, middle, and high school. Is that correct? Or how did that work?
Yes, I'm a fifth grade dropout.
That's
as I say. Yeah.
So and I want to indulge that for a moment. I mean, because this show's about the human journey, basically. Mm-hmm. What is that like? I mean, to not be that traditional path when the vast majority of Americans, in this case, have that path. What's that been like?
Well, it's fascinating because so many people go through the kind of conveyor belt of education where you don't really question the options. I mean, there's some people that are homeschool and other people that that have, an unusual, like they go to a Montessori school or Waldorf or something like that. So there are variations, but the expectation is you're around certain age groups, the class sizes are X, Y, and Z, and that, you go to elementary, middle, and high, and the timing of the day looks kind of the same. And I did not have that experience after fifth grade, and it was kind of remarkable. We didn't plan it out that way at all. We weren't trying to do something crazy. Mm-hmm. It's just after fifth grade, I was going to go to this music middle school, and it totally fell through. They moved buildings. It didn't work out. They changed location. It wasn't going to be viable. And my parents had heard that a couple of kind of, I guess you could call them prodigious kids had skipped their last year of high school and gone to community college instead. And so I guess the natural extrapolation from that would be, well, maybe we could just do that instead of sixth grade, which doesn't, really seem like it would work. But we went down to when I lived in Oakland, California at the time, we went to the office of the community college district there in the East Bay. And I'll never forget the dean who ran all the academic programs there, he just kind of shook his head and he said, I have no idea if this is even legal, but whatever, it's a good story.
I was kind of wondering that myself.
He said, if you can make it past the entrance exams to get into the English and math placement, I said, fine, you can do it. You talk to the teachers, work something out with them. And I have to say, my community college education starting at grade 6 was the best thing I could have hoped for. First of all, it gave me the flexibility of time to practice and work as a musician. But I was in classes with the most diverse, interesting group of people.
So you're what, 9, 10?
I was 11 when I started.
Classmates?
I mean, everything. The next youngest were 18, of course. But people went up into the retirement age by far. And that's the thing. You'd be in a German class with people who were taking German as a language because that was one of the requirements. They just randomly selected it. And with people who were in very advanced business programs and were doing work in Germany that year. And so they wanted to brush up on their German, with people that had just retired and were going to take a month-long trip to Munich. And so they went to the class. So you were with the most interesting folks. So when I was in inner city Oakland, you got the entire range of experience. So I can assure you, having a class conversation about Shakespeare or Toni Morrison or something like that when you're 11 years old was a very interesting experience.